One woman, I think she was at like 900 or something.
And so I was wondering.
Some phrases that men hate to hear. Yours is the perfect size. The big ones hurt. Yeah. What up, good people? Welcome to another episode of the Strategically Reckless podcast. I am your host, Jay Brown, aka Mr. 710, aka your favorite foster dad, and we are glad that you are joining us once again. Yeah! Time for the one time. Hey, look, good people. Hey, man, got one of those shows for y'all today. I let Left Hand Rookie had a night off, and he been so gracious with his time, and so I greatly appreciate that. Big shout out to him. Hold on, I'm about to get this. I don't know why my personal has been it's been private, but y'all can always tune in from the show page. You can also tune in from over there at the on the YouTube. We want to thank everybody for tuning in via Facebook Live, YouTube Live, or however it is that you're getting this podcast. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah. Hey, yo, check this out. So on tonight's show, I got a new segment. It's called These Kids Ain't Real. That's going to happen. That's happening tonight. We also going to be talking about cheating out loud. Stuff happening in the moment. Acting icons. And you know what, I got to tell you about this Dennis situation as well. But I want to thank everybody for tuning in. If y'all already here, let me go ahead and hit you with a welcome. Hey, yeah. Let me tell you, I'm gonna just go ahead and start off while we wait for Mo. Man, these kids ain't real, yo. These kids are not real. That's gonna be my new segment. Just in case anybody think I'm making this up, I wish I could. I would be so rich. I would be so rich if I could just make this stuff up. And a lot of this stuff that happened has me questioning how I was as a child. Like, I remember when Julian and I was living. And I be thinking like, hey, did I do this? Did I tell these level lies? Did I do these type of things? Like, the three-year-old, he was washing his hands. He used the bathroom, he was washing his hands. There was no towel in there. And instead of asking us for a towel, Sam was drying his hands off on the floor. Yeah, on the floor. Like, on the carpet, outside, after washing his hands, on the floor. Why would we do such things? Why would you do that at all? Did I do stuff like this? Because I heard that somebody told the story of if like, your kids, look at me being all unprofessional and whatnot. That's my ringtone. Being all, turn that off. So your kids are gonna pay you back for the stuff that you did, but I didn't make these. I ain't make these, so I don't know what I'm getting paid back for. Like, I did some stuff, but I didn't do that. Like, the worst I did, I forged the whole letter. Like, I legit forged the whole letter about why I didn't do my homework. Yeah, and you know what? I almost felt like I would have got away with it in the grand scheme of things if I spelled the name of the hospital right. Told that story once before on the show. I misspelled the shit out of the hospital. I was too smart, and I spelled the name of Heinz Hospital like ketchup instead of just Hinef. stuff be happening, yo. But look, also, look, when I was a kid, I used to think all TV was live. Like everything was always live. Like if Hulk Hogan was wrestling over here and then he was wrestling on another channel, bam, changed his clothes real quick. I ain't understand that. I was young. All TV was live when I was young. I ain't know no better. Like that, does that make me stupid or just a little bit naive? I didn't know no better. I used to think when I called those, I used to call the 1-800 wrestling number back in the day, and I would think that Hulk Hogan was real. He was really talking to me, and I just had to hold on for another few minutes and press 1 so he could hop on there and be like, you know what, brother? All you gotta do is eat your vitamins, and you'll have 22-inch pythons just like Hulk Hogan, the American hero. Hold please. Press 1 to hear another message from Hulk Hogan. Man, pressing the button, you gotta wait. They're running the time up. You know what, brother? Whoa. Like, yeah, that's the stuff I did. I ran my parents' phone bill up like a bug. I also fixed stuff around the house that I broke because we was playing. But fixing stuff as an 8-year-old, I know it looked bad. I just I have no idea how some of it I ain't get caught with doing. Or I didn't get caught until she needed to clean it. It was dusting time, and then it was like, hey, what happened to my face? I fixed it. What do you mean? But I don't remember waking up my parents with lies. I don't even remember Julian doing that. I throw him up under the bus. I don't remember us waking up just dropping off unsolicited lies. And so the 3-year-old had this thing where when he refuses to go to bed, he is not going to get into bed at all. Like, I'm not going to get into bed. I'm not going to sleep. You're not going to make me. You could put me in the bed. I'm going to get out the bed as soon as you leave. If you got to stay in the room until I go to sleep. Because if I'm just a little sleepy and you get up, I'm getting out the bed. And I'm going to go stand by the door. This is the thing. I'm going to go stand by the door. Saturday night, fam, crashed out. I ain't going to bed. I don't want to go to sleep. Boom. All right, cool. Stand up there, flicking the lights on and off. Hey, fam. Like, yo, you really wildin'. Like, you know it's bedtime. Bedtime is never a surprise. So why is it a surprise to y'all every time we say, all right, y'all don't watch 2 episodes of Scooby-Doo. You know what time it is. But before they even start talking about, I would have got away with it if it wasn't for you meddling kids. The oldest one already talking about going to bed, so I know it's not a surprise. They always crash out at that time. They get real slow. Legs get all heavy. Well, fam crashed out. I had to go up there twice to put him in the bed. Like, he needs chaos before he go to bed. He needs to be slammed into the bed. Like, I put him in the bed. I'm like, I'm not gonna slam you in the bed, buddy. Like, I'm not even mad at you, but I need you to listen. Like, I'm trying to be on that gentle parenting nonsense that they got in all these new books. That shit is played for old dog. Old dog ain't going. I went up there twice. The next morning, bro, I was like, hey, good morning, bud. Good morning, buddy. Mr. Jason didn't even get out of bed to stand by the door. Excuse me? Did you forget that I had to come up here twice and put you back in the bed? His response was, "Oh, oh, like that's it? Oh, like are you caught that? You remember? Come on, dog. Why are you dropping off these unsolicited, nefarious lies? And I ain't even asked you. I didn't ask you. I wasn't like, hey, did you get out of bed? I know you did. I know you got out of bed. You just dropping off them lies just on GP. And for what? I'm not gonna be happy about this. Like you just like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm about to punch him in the face with this lie. Mailman Moby, what's happening?
Hey, what's going on? What's going on?
Man, talking about these nefarious activities that's been going on over in my house.
Yeah.
Yeah, your boy been in the full Twilight Zone.
Who has?
I mean, look, I got this. You popped in the middle of this new segment called "These Kids Ain't Real." That way, if anybody want to say something to me about talking about my experiences, these ain't even no real kids. Like they ain't real.
Oh, come
Look,
on, man.
after the 3-year-old dropped off a nefarious lie, his brother came downstairs and hit me with 2 of them right in the face for no reason. 2 lies, back to back. I know where my ribs at, Mr. Jason. Where they at? I don't know. Why would you say that?
Why?
Why would you say
Why
that?
just lying for no reason?
Lying for the sport. Lying for the sport. For no reason. And so,
I don't get
look,
that.
hey, man, I wasn't the only
I don't
one that
think I
got
ever
put in the
done
Twilight Zone. Ned got put in the Twilight Zone today, too. Look, this afternoon, like the oldest boy, he 4, B5 this year. He's still learning his ABCs, right? Like
that. Yeah.
he know the song. He can sing the song. But we working on like letter recognition now. And
Mm-hmm.
they was bragging on him, like, he knows some of the letters. I'm like, okay, cool. Now I'm lit. I'm like, yeah, let me go ahead and test you out so I can hit you with the kind of hit him with that. All right, man, on that letter board, find me the letter B. Bam points at A. I'm like, whoa, whoa. What are we doing? Why we? Mm-mm.
You lost a few steps.
Hey, and so I was like, try that again. He points to B right away. All right, cool. You need to know that. That's what your name starts with, buddy. You need to know that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. How about jump to find the letter T? He goes through. He says the whole alphabet. Skips over T the first time. He says the whole alphabet again. We stop him at T. Like, hold on, slow down, baby. T, right here. QRST. That's it. Stop right there. All right, maybe T was too much. Find the letter C on the board. And this is when they had lost their mind. But it's like, uh, uh, A, B, C, D, E. Whoa. You,
Slow down.
you already, yeah, take your time. He was like, what? C. Just C. Make sure you heard it right. C. Okay. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Whoa. Hey. Hey, listen. What are you doing?
Maybe he heard G.
C. Like A, B, C. Point to it on the board. He was like, A, B, C, D, E. You know what? We're not doing this.
Do he say elemental P?
When he get there, no. He said them all the way. He said all the way, but I'm like, Nail was like, you know what? Put it away. Time to eat. Put it away. Put everything away. I'm like, these kids ain't real. They ain't real at all. After they eat, see, Nail was over it at this point. This boy wants me to read him a book because he messed up his TV time. And I'm like, all right, cool. We reading this book about horses. And so as we're going through, I'm like, hey, this horse looks like the horse that I was on in Lake Tahoe with Miss Naya. It was called Big Red, but it was pretty slow. Dude fires back. I was on a big horse. It was real fast. Hey, man. Naya being over it was like, when was you on a horse? That's a lie.
Female voice. When was you on a horse? That's a lie.
I don't know why
And so,
kids do that just for no reason though.
as she was saying that, he said, you know what? It wasn't a big horse. It was a little horse, and it was slow. I was bigger then.
Female voice. Why you still lying? Like, why are you still lying?
Man was just dropping off like unsolicited, nefarious lies for no reason. No damn reason.
Yeah. I guess they want us to see something that makes them look good, I guess. I don't mine he done it, he'll do it. He'll say something crazy off the wall. But what?
Like
Just
to one
lying.
up your story?
Huh?
Like, is he trying to one up your story?
No, just like you said, just out of the blue for no reason. Just stuff that they need. I ain't even got to be talking about it. Just no reason.
Look, these kids
I'm like,
ain't
what?
real, man. These new kids ain't real. Hey, man.
I
Hey,
don't
man, I
know. I
went to
guess they're
the.
living in this what you call it world, this social
I
media
went.
world where everything blowing up.
Look, man, ain't got no social media. They don't know nothing about it.
Oh,
They all 4 and under. They can't even read. They can't type nothing. They can't make no username or nothing.
it's just not. It's just in them. Line is just in them.
That's it.
It's
That is
hereditary
it.
on his side.
Hey, man. Hey, man. Listen, I went to the dentist today. My first time in a while. And the dentist always be giving me anxiety, man. Cause all those visits don't be good, right? And it got me to thinking, like, every time we go to the dentist, I'm like, all right, y'all have upgraded a whole lot of stuff. Why y'all still got to use the little pickaxe thing? Why y'all still got to use the little thing that got the little hook with the point on there that they got to dig into your gums with? Like, y'all ain't figured that out yet? And
You don't
so,
like that stuff, huh?
no, man, I was like, look, cause some of these dental hygienists, they be heavy handed. Like, hey, what you digging for?
Oh, yeah.
You supposed to point. You supposed to like touch it a little bit and call out some numbers. That's what you do. Like, you don't have to. You have to dig in there uh, all up in my mouth.
Yeah, especially when they slip up and hit that gum. When
Yeah,
they mess around and hit that gum with that teeth, like, ooh.
hitting the gum with the needle for no reason. And so, like, buddy was like, all right, so you got a cavity right here. You got a cavity over here. Does this hurt? No. And he's like, but he was like, you don't feel nothing. I was like, I feel you hitting my tooth with this little metal pickaxe thing that you got. Like, what the hell is that? What the hell? What the helly? Like, so you don't feel no pain? I was like, no, it's just weird. He's like, well, why is it weird? Because I don't have people playing in my mouth. I don't like that. What are you doing? Don't be doing this. And so, like, you hit somebody's tooth with something metal. Yes, it's gonna feel weird. Like, stop playing.
Yeah.
Why we doing these things? But I
He didn't
looked
numb
at
it, but it was just I guess it wasn't nothing that needed to be numb. It's just
no, it was
he just
just a
checking
clean.
it.
I went in for a cleaner. Yeah, he was just checking it. But anytime somebody takes something metal in, like if you took a fork and just tapped on your tooth, like it might not hurt,
Yeah.
but it's definitely gonna be weird because that ain't something that you always be out here doing.
Yeah. No, I get that.
Hey, fam tried me out because I had to ask, like, y'all ain't got no new school tools where you could just X-ray a gum and see if it got some disease on it. Like you can't just take a picture no more. Like, what we doing?
No, they got everything but that.
I argue with Naya about, so you know when you get to be 45, they be talking about you got to go get a prostate exam, right? And I'm like, yeah. I was like, so y'all ain't figured out nothing, no other way to do it outside of using your hand, huh? Like that's all you got. All this technology, and y'all still got to use your hand. What is it?
Nah, ain't no different. They gonna bend you over and.
Hey, yo, you got one yet?
Nah, I haven't.
Oh man, it's on the way, buddy. It's on the way.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Cut it out, man. Cut it out.
Hold on. Hey, listen. They about to tell me in August when I go to the doctor. They gonna be like, I already got my appointment. He gonna say,
oh, you
hey,
blind?
no, it ain't for that. But buddy, it's just gonna be for a checkup. But buddy gonna be like, hey, Jason, you 45. Time to go get the prostate exam. He's gonna refer me. And at that point, I'm be asking questions like, so y'all ain't got no technology yet? Y'all still gotta use y'all hands, huh? You still gotta use your hands.
Turn your head and cough.
You can't just take a picture of the booty, right? Like you do.
He cuffing them. He cuffing them all. Turn your head and cough.
But
Dude,
back in the day,
but just think about that, man. Now you gotta. I mean, you go to the doctor, man, and dude tell you, "Hey, man, bend over." Come on, man. How you supposed to respond to that, man?
all dudes be like,
Hey, bro, bend over.
"You sure, man? Why I gotta be tickled? Tickled is so crazy. Tickled is so crazy. You know what? Gary Owen did a set not too long ago. It's a clip going around where he was performing, and his proctologist was in the audience, and he was like, "Hey, you don't recognize me?" And he was like, "Yeah, I'm the one that did the prostate exam." And dude was like, "Oh, whoa." Yeah, man. Like, hold on.
Cause you can't look at him in the same. You can't look at that man the same after he bent you over and put his finger in your booty, man.
It's so out of pocket.
Yeah, I mean that's the way it's going. That's the way it is. You gotta call a spade a spade, dude, and bent you over and put his finger in your booty, and now you sit up there trying to have a conversation with him.
Yeah, see, Charmaine.
Like nigga, you just had your finger in my booty, man. Come on, man. Conversation, normal conversation.
I already know. I'd be like, when that, hey. You done back there? Like, hey,
yeah, that is. Talking about breathe in.
You don't want to get put to sleep, right? Because folks be wild.
Yeah, yeah. I want to be. Don't put me to sleep.
It's like, hey, this supposed to hurt? Like, what we doing? You spend a little bit too much time back there, Doc. A little bit too much time back there.
Bro, why you come out the exam walking like that?
Look, you don't want you don't want the doctor to be too excited. Like he's like, all right, man, turn around so I can get in that butt. He's like, whoa.
I wonder, do
Whoa.
they have women doctors to do that?
I don't know.
Because I
I'm
always hear
sure.
dudes talk about it, and they always talk about another dude doing it. I've never heard a dude talk about they had a woman do it.
All right, would you feel better if it was a woman?
Oh yeah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't be like, okay, I'm happy to have this happen, but I'll feel if it's going to happen, I'll feel better if a woman was doing it.
All right, so just like me jumping out the plane, I feel better if it was a lady. If it was a lady back there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if this has to, if we gonna do this and this has to happen, then yeah, go ahead and give me a lady that, because it is what it is.
Do it matter what
But
she looks like?
nah, because
So
I mean,
Maya could do.
at this point, it's like, hey, it's just we gotta do
Exactly.
what we gotta do.
Hold on. No, a man only does it because he does. Wow, that's crazy.
Come on,
That is
Shaw, man.
crazy. That is so crazy. If that was the case, then it wouldn't be no dude gyno. We ain't got no wolf. We just know our way around it.
That's cold.
Girl, like dudes shouldn't know their way around the butt crack. Like why we got why y'all? I just don't understand why there's no other technology to figure out if you got some issues with prostate.
I mean, it don't either way it go. They gotta put something in there, man. No matter what kind of technology is, even if they don't do it with their hand physically, if they got a robot, they gotta control that robot to put it in there. So either way it go, they violating you.
I'm violated talking about it. So man, that's so crazy. That's so crazy. Listen, so I'm probably this probably gonna be a conversation when it happens. When it happens, it's probably gonna be on the show. Like I'm gonna have to talk about it. 'Cause I'm like, hey, man.
You know I'm going in.
Hey, hey, drink a lot of water, man.
You know I'm going in on you. No, I'm talking about when you do it. If you come back talking about, I'm saying all kind of stuff. The whole show is gonna be puns.
Look, cause you know what? It's gonna be okay. Cause it's gonna be your turn at some point too. Now, whether or not you say you went to go get it, look, at some point, I'm like, listen, hey, man, it's about time for you to go on to the doctor and let them do their thing, huh?
Man, I might wait till I'm 60.
See? Hey, man, prostate cancer waits for no man.
No, it don't, but man.
Hey, you know what don't wait for no man is getting caught doing nonsense and you ain't supposed to. You saw that video of Buddy at that concert.
Which one?
So it was a CEO of this company. I think it's called Astronomy.
Oh.
And he was at this Coldplay concert, and Sam decided to take his side piece to this concert. But you know what? Tush tried to be. He had a lot of great ideas. He took us to a concert out of town.
Mm-hmm.
We went out of town, but then when that camera got on, this happened.
Yeah. Oh, look at these two. All right, come on. You're okay? Oh, what? Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy. I'm not quite sure.
You know who ain't no good? That friend over there ain't no good. That friend, she over there laughing like she got that look on her face like, boy, I couldn't wait for y'all to get y'all to catch for y'all to get caught.
Hey, shout out to Sarah Ray. Sarah Ray, that's a new face.
Welcome.
Appreciate you, Sarah. Appreciate you.
Hey, look. So you know what? I feel like if dude didn't hit him, if they didn't react like they reacted, they might have been all right.
Yep. I was
They
saying if
might
they
have.
would have just stayed calm, nobody would have
Yeah.
said nothing. I mean, because it would have just looked like if somebody just, I mean, you already on camera, you already on there. It would just look like a regular little group, and they could have just waved or smiled or whatever and kept going. But when they did that, that was it.
Oh, she the one that said put the camera on them. That's wow. So you know what? If that's true, and they out here like they all co-work, if they all co-workers in that box, like put it on down, put it put it on down, on him right
Man,
there.
but the thing is, did you see if you somebody had a camera of the back of them? If you look the because this is a world known group, so this stadium was packed. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if she told them to put it on them. You know what I mean, and get their attention because it's like that's a lot of people in that stadium. If you saw that they had a back view of somebody who saw them, and if you look at the back of their head, you still it's like hard to. This is so many people unless they just had like a suite that was like set out from everybody.
Right, I'm gonna play it one more time. Watch this.
Yeah. Oh, look at these two. All right, come on. You're okay? Oh, what? Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy. I'm not quite sure.
Buddy in the back was so happy for them to get caught. He hit him with
But you
this.
know what's even more crazy though is for him to say, "Look at these two." And see,
Look,
that's the thing
look,
about the internet nowadays. It's so much stuff makes you be like, is this real or is this a setup or is this the you know how some people do stuff just so their company name can get put out there and somebody can it'll start being trendy and all that stuff. And I'm like,
here's the-
for
did
him
you
to
know
say
who he
that,
was? Did you know who he was before
yeah,
you
yeah,
saw this
yeah. He was
video?
see, yeah, he was no, I didn't.
Right, I didn't either.
And that's what I'm
Nobody
saying.
knew.
It's hard to tell.
Nobody. I don't think nobody would have known if dude didn't hit him with the fadeaway.
Yeah.
Like you don't even think twice about like, hey, look at these two. And if it's like, oh, they all in love, and now it's like, no, don't look at us. don't look at us. No. Now it's like,
Look,
hold on,
man.
everybody got one of these.
Yeah.
Everybody got one of those. So they're like, hey, who is this person? And now, if I can take a screenshot, put you in Google, and then be like, all right, Google, do you recognize this face?
That's true.
Google go see this face and be like, yeah, this is the
It's the
CEO
CEO.
of Astronomer. And
Yeah.
you know what? As a matter of fact, let's do a little bit more digging. This girl right here that went like this, oh yeah, she HR, which means she know better.
But see, you can tell you can see that's rule 101 with side. You can't, and I ain't no side piece dude because I ain't been in enough relationships to have no side piece. But you rule 101, you can't be all in public hugging up on them like that. That's rule one, number one. First of all,
Well,
being in public, first of all, like that. But being in public one like that, like they were, that's insane.
Moby, you don't be in a relationship.
Huh?
You say you don't be in a lot of relationships like that.
Yeah, I don't be in a relationship long enough to be even having a side piece. Man, my longest relationship like a year and a half, maybe 2 years, year and a half. So I ain't had no relationship long. I ain't had no relationship long enough to be having no even thinking about a side piece.
We gotta get the special victims unit on the case. We gotta do some research. Hold on. Yeah, I hope.
But you can't.
Oh yeah.
That was too open, man. That was just way too open. I mean, because if they wasn't hugged up like that, even if they was like, yeah, I took some of the co-workers out to the party, I mean, to the concert, just to celebrate something. You can make up something for that, but they hugged up like he wasn't just hugged up like behind him. He was hugged up like his hand was all up on him. He holding them things.
So you know what? Cheating out loud. Cheating out loud is so wild. Cause you outside. Like you outside. He outside. He done bought tickets. He planned. There was a plan. If you went out of town, like you outside. Blow. What up, Blow?
Welcome.
What up, Blow?
So we talking about that CEO dude who got caught up at the Coldplay concert, where they played they had him on the jumbotron. They had him and old girl on the jumbotron, and when he saw himself on the jumbotron, he was like, whoa. And so, like, you know what?
He got comfortable though. For you to be out there like that, like this been going on for a while. You can tell it's been going on for a while. But for him to be that comfortable, like they've been doing this for a while.
So you assume that he hit it already?
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, he ain't standing behind the holding her titty for nothing. Yeah, he's been that's been going on a while. But when you that come because see when you doing something like that, you ain't gonna be that comfortable that quick. First of all, everywhere you go, you already gonna be thinking somebody watching you. So you're gonna be nervous about it already. But when you get to a point where we going out of town, we going to a concert, and probably the wife and kids been at home all weekend, and he probably said he going on a business trip. He been probably going on so many business trips with Lil Mama. him and Lil Mama been on at least about 10 business trips easily.
He been outside for a minute, yo.
He outside. He way out there.
Like, I make my shirt deliveries and whatnot, but I always come back. Listen, I understand that if my wife ever suspected that I was on some nonsense, when I bowl, I'm live. Right? Mm-hmm. When we was going to the studio, like, it was live. We finished up the show. Walked the ladies to the car, and then we bounced. We talked a little bit afterwards, but then we bounced. In the time that I had to get from the end of the show to get a cheat in to get home, them cheats would have been trash. Like, them cheats would have been trash. He going all out for the cheat.
Yeah.
Like, that's what, like, I feel like we were like, oh, it was a 2-minute cheat. Yo, it was trash anyway. I'm gonna just let him slide. That ain't real, fellas. Don't believe that. But yeah, he was super comfortable. But no. There was no plans on leaving his wife. If he had plans on leaving his wife, he wouldn't have took her to an out of town concert. He would have went in town.
He a CEO. He got too much money or too much to lose just to be like, I'm just gonna leave him. He got to find an exit plan.
Hey, well, he got one now. He definitely got one now. Like, that is so crazy.
But see, most of these things like that, there be signs already. People just don't be wanting to see them. Like, because I always tell people, most of our lives, just about all of us, unless you unemployed or whatever, most of our lives are lived in a routine. No matter how you try to say, oh, no, I do this differently. Most of our lives is a routine. It's like you get up, you go to work, you eat here, you do it this way every morning, every evening, every afternoon when I come home from work. It's most of our lives is a routine. When you start seeing different things on these routines, that's when these are signs of like, okay, something going on. Even if it ain't cheating, it's something going on that's making you get off of this routine. Either something you don't like anymore, something you don't like doing anymore, or somebody bothering you or something. But most of our lives is a routine, and people just
I,
don't be want to see it.
I agree. Look, Moby, have you ever cheated on somebody?
Huh?
Have you ever cheated on somebody?
Have I cheated?
Yeah.
I did, but it was like we were already out the door. Like we were already like done pretty much, but we still had the title, and probably like that
Mm-hmm.
next week we were split up. But that was the only time. It because we were already headed out the door, and the person I did it was somebody I was with before. So it wasn't like I found somebody new. It was somebody I already knew, and we were just hanging out and boom, bam, boom. But like I said, I wouldn't been hanging out with her if I didn't know that we were already the one I was with was already it was already what they call trash 613, 813, whatever they call it. The relationship
Sick.
was already yeah we was already about to kill it. It was done.
Let's see. Most women know they do this cheat, but they okay with it for many reasons. I see it so often now that they see it's normal nowadays. You know what? In my young days, in my young days, I was a nefarious cheater. It was bad, yo. I was just greedy. You know, it was more about greed than anything.
That's why I
Hey, I
never
was,
saw you on the weekend when I went to A State.
come on,
But
man.
go ahead, go ahead. No, go ahead, go ahead. No, go ahead. No, no, go ahead, go ahead. Keep going, keep going. Go ahead, go ahead. Oh boy, A State Slick was wild.
Hey, Vintage Day was crazy. Yeah, man. It was rough out there, man. Back in my young days, man. I am reformed. I went to counseling for that. Like it's so crazy. You know what?
No, blow, he did it on himself. You heard him. I wouldn't say nothing. He know me.
I,
I wouldn't say
I
nothing
was
if he
just
didn't say it.
I was just talking about young Jay, early 20s Jay. Half my life ago, Jay was wild back then. I mean, you see all this. I could pull it. I was able. What? And it wasn't. Look, it wasn't even that back then. I was probably about. I was probably about a B plus B, but I was cool though. You see it?
I know you see it. I know.
Hey man, never. Yeah, look. Hey, blow like we all been wild before it. Stuff be happening,
I
yo.
I want to hear some stories about blow. I know she was wild.
Look, I blame Dad. I blame Pop. Pop Pop opened up the door. He was like, he gave me the code, and it was just like, oh, oh, that's it. Yeah. And I abused it in my young days. It was so wild. Hey man, I want to ask you something. So you heard about Malcolm Jamal Warner, right?
Yeah, man.
Man, that's so tough. That's so tough
Man.
because I was telling my wife like it feels like we watched him grow up, even though he older than us. We still watched him grow up, and
Yep.
I feel like most people around our age, we know him as Theo. Like he was gonna be Theo forever. It didn't matter what else he played in. What he was always. I don't know. I forget the medical show, but he played a doctor in one of these shows, and I'm like, dang, Theo a doctor. I'm like,
and you remember he made one show after that where it was another show that he was like he had it. That's when he had his dreads or twist or whatever. I don't know if he was like a dad or what, but it was another show he had. It was his show.
Was it like Malcolm in the Middle?
It was something I can't remember, but it was yeah. It like you said, we actually watched him grow up because grew up as a kid and then became a grown man in that show.
Not Malcolm in the Middle. Malcolm in the Middle is a whole bunch of white people. Let's not do that.
Yeah.
That is not correct. Yeah, I'm trying to find some more. Like, yeah, he's in a lot of stuff, man. The Wonder Years, the Resident is what I was thinking about. He played in Sneaky Pete. He played in a whole lot of stuff. Lethal Weapon, House of Lies. I know the show that he was in Key and Peele a few times. I know the show that you're talking about, but it's far back.
Yeah,
Malcolm and Ed.
It might have lasted one season. Yeah, Malcolm Ed.
Malcolm and Ed. He got 89 episodes.
Okay. Yeah, I know it wasn't like the Cosby, but I remember it was a what's it called?
What up, Lavinas?
Welcome.
What's happening?
Yeah. Oh wow. I was a hot box. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's tough. So like we all seen it, and you know, it's one of those things where it got me to thinking about. Like my first thought was Theo. My first thought was the Gordon Gartrell shirt.
Yeah.
He stuck down in my socks. Like he was iconic as Theo, and it got me to thinking about all these other actors that we look at, and when we see them now, they steal that person. And so, like with Alfonso Ribeiro, like fam, always gonna be Carl. Like, I don't care what else you do. America's Funniest Home Videos, Carl. I don't care. He could be on Reading Rainbow. Carl. Alright. And so Theo was my first boyfriend. That's crazy. The way he died.
Yes, Sarah, that's crazy.
Like the drowning. I don't know if he was out in the ocean. I heard that he was drowning, so I'm gonna just assume they drowned in Costa Rica. I'm gonna assume that he was out in the ocean. I've had to swim against some currents that was going out. When I tell you, it is right. And if anybody ain't no swimmer like that, and you don't have on a life vest and equipment, it can get real for you real quick. Riptide. Yeah, it can get real for you real quick. We went on the snorkeling, those snorkeling excursions. When they couldn't bring the boat back to the shore because the waves were so tough, so they made us get out, gave us life vests. We had to swim back to the shore. Yo, I can swim, but I ain't never been so tired after trying to swim. And so if he was out there with no life vest on, I couldn't imagine. Like, yo, it you gotta have.
He probably more than likely could swim then. It was too tough.
Yeah, you like the survival swim, like some of that stuff, some of that ocean water get real. It get real for you real quick.
That's why I told you when we were talking about ocean, how far we go out. I told you I don't go no further than knee deep.
I was
Now,
talking about
I
you.
sit in the pool all day up to my chin, up to my neck. I stand in the pool. But when it get to that, come to that ocean water, I'm not going no further than knee deep
Is it because you feel like you're gonna get swept away, or because you don't know what's down there?
because I don't know what's down there. That's the main thing.
Uh,
Because I ain't gonna say I ain't gonna say I can, but some of those waves you can kind of see before they come.
mm-hmm.
Now you ain't faster than a wave, of course, but if I go far enough out there, I'll see something. I'll be like, okay, that's too far. Let me bring myself back. But more so for me, I don't know what's under it. I'm especially living here in Florida. New Smyrna, man, these cats out here get bit like once a month. And I'm like, what are y'all doing, man? They steady saying this stuff on the news, and y'all keep going out there getting bit.
Flo says she don't mess around with the water. She get in the pool and she only going knee deep at the beach. That's just far enough to take a picture so her booty is still out the water. That's wild. We know what you're doing.
The cheek still out the water is wild. That's that's diabolical. You ain't even gonna get the
Hey,
cheeks wet.
we can't mess with
Nope.
So I'm good on I'm good on swimming in the ocean. Flesh eating bacteria. Flesh eating fish. Hey yo. Yeah. Listen, I know what y'all be doing. I was just out in St. Thomas. I saw it. I saw these girls go out to the water. They only got knee deep so that they can take some pictures. And then they
Yeah,
start
of
laying.
course.
They got in the little. They got in that little clear raft so that the dude can fly the drone over them and take more pictures of them in the water. Stop, man. I know how this works.
Yeah, they stand out there like 5 minutes at the most, and then come back and lay on the towel.
Float,
You just wanted to get
float
some.
me out.
You just want to get some Instagram pictures.
Float me out there in Jamaica getting rubbed down in the dirty water on those
Oh,
raft mattresses.
not on that dirty raft. Just
On
laying
the
on the
raft
dirty
mat.
raft.
Yeah, the raft mat.
Let
Getting rubbed on.
them brothers with the dread rubber
The
down in coconut
Rastafari.
oil.
The Rastafarians rubbing that dirty water. That's so wild.
Yeah, my mom. If I get a girl, she can't go to Jamaica without me.
It's over with. Hey, man. So look, I was scrolling through social media, and I saw this post by World Atlas talking about the most unhealthy restaurants. These are talking about mostly fast food. Chick-fil-A came in at 10.
Chick-fil-A.
Damn, look at you. Look, yeah.
What?
Chick-fil-A came in at 10. Little Caesars came in
Yeah,
at 9. Smash Burger at 6. McDonald's at 7. Quiznos at 6. I gave you those 5. Give me the last. Give me 1 through 5.
Man, I couldn't tell you, but I can. Let me give a guess.
It's
I
fast
guess
food.
Burger King. Burger King is in that top 5.
Burger King did not make the top 10.
Really?
Burger King
They
did
must be
not
using
make it.
that virgin olive oil.
Wrong.
Plain broiled.
Domino.
No, man. And it didn't make the top 10. No pizza places except for Little Caesars made the top 10.
Dairy Queen.
Dairy Queen is number 4.
Whataburger.
No, not Whataburger, but Sarah Ray. Sarah Ray said Wendy's. With Wendy's, no, she said Taco Bell. I'm wilding. Taco Bell was number 3.
Taco Bell is? Well, okay,
Ta-
yeah. Okay. I
I
can
mean,
see that.
you think about this menu. That menu be wild.
Yeah.
It's cheese and grease.
Sonic. I know Sonic is in there.
Sonic is number 2. And I need to think about that whole menu. Sonic is number 2. You got ice cream. You got fat ass burgers.
Yeah, that one garlic sandwich is enough. That I squeezed that sandwich, boy. I could have used that up on my beard. How much grease I got out of that sandwich. I remember that one. So I know Sonic. Okay. Gosh, I can't think of nothing else.
I messed up and mentioned one. Wendy's was number 1.
How?
Probably because of the Baconator and the triple stack and the bacon and the super Baconator again, along with the frosty.
Oh, okay.
And all right, and so Lavina's got grabbed that last one at number 5, KFC.
Okay, I can see KFC.
They grabbed, yeah, man.
That chicken finger licking good.
Them 21 herbs, 16 herbs and spices that they put on there. I was surprised that Popeyes wasn't on there. And I was also surprised that Burger King wasn't on there.
Man, now y'all got me want some KFC.
Well, you're not hungry. You don't eat this late?
No, I already ate. Matter of fact, since you mentioned that, let me give a quick shout out to the girl at McDonald's for the extra fries. They were crispy, and she threw some extra fries up in there, like it was overflowing in my bag. And I didn't get a chance to thank her because I pulled off, man. But the fries were nice, man. They were actually cooked. They were crispy. They were overflowing in the bag. I'm up there about to run off the road trying to eat them before I got to the house because I can't. I have to eat my fry before I get home. It's just the way I always been. I don't like cold fries.
You got to go back and get the number.
No.
That's 80%.
No. I'm good on this one. I just want to tell her thank you, but no. I'm good on this one.
Hey, extra fries is at least 76%.
No. Just a thank you and be good with this one. I'm good on that. I appreciate you.
Oh man, you wildin', Nobi. You wildin', ungrateful. Ungrateful.
No. And sometimes I'll tip the people at McDonald's sometimes. Like if I get my change, if I pay with cash, yeah. Now only the ones that really act like you can tell the ones that actually being nice about stuff. Because they'll ask you if they need something, they'll give you stuff with a smile on their face and they'll say stuff. See, I know you're looking at it like, why? But see, I'm that type of person that I like to reward people for them being nice for no reason.
You gave them that extra $2 and they was like,
yeah, or what? Yeah, sometimes it'd be $5. Like I gave somebody 20 because they were really nice. Like they was extremely nice. And they were younger, and I know how it is to be younger. You working and try to get some money, and throw a little extra money in their pocket. That's all. But I like to show them that being nice, it pays off. Because I don't know if you work in fast food, but sometimes you sit there and be really, really nice to people. Like, hey, how you doing? Or yes, and they got the worst attitudes in the world. And me, I'm that type. I'm always nice to people. I'll say nice things to them. But sometimes when they have that attitude, in my mind, I'm like, man, I could have saved that high because I'm just being nice to you. Because really, I could have just been like, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't care. I'm not really a person that really care to talk to a whole lot of people anyway. You know what I'm saying? I'll be nice to you if you're in my presence. But me, I'm more of a loner. I'm not looking to talk to a lot of people anyway. But I'm being nice because I'm at my job and doing. But you up here being like this, I'm like, okay. So I like to reward people for being nice because I want them to see that hey, being nice is do pay off.
I'm ain't
Wait,
out that
Charmaine.
Hey, I'm gonna change your life, girl.
Hey, don't judge me if I do give up a hot 40.
Get that 40 right quick. Change your life, girl.
Hey,
you don't have to work here no more.
Hey, that hot 40 is hey. Desperate time call for desperate measures, player.
I mean, said she was either ugly or young. Take the prize. Take the extra prize. Take the prize.
Hey, listen. Them fries were good, though. I did have to throw that shout out, though. I said, I was trying to eat before I got to the house.
It ain't drinking if you got it. You got the extra prize. But she be out here giving out some crispy.
Listen, if I knew she would be there all the time, I would go up there because I love them. McDonald's fries is fire. When they right, they're the best fries in fast food. Fast food.
Better than Five Guys.
I don't like that because I don't like those thick fries. I like my fries I like the skinny fries and I like them crunchy, a little crispy.
You said just like I like
see, when they mushy
and crispy.
No, nah. I like that meat. I like that meat on them bones.
Maya is not meaty. You out.
She is. It was she's meatier than what she was.
Yeah. So all of her 115, you like, yeah. Bitch.
If what?
See all of 115 pounds, you like, yeah.
Nah, come on, man. Maya probably about Maya got to be about 130, 140, easily.
Let's see if it's Googleable right quick while we.
Maya easily 130, 140, easily.
You talking about this new Maya? Let's see. It's not publicly now.
Them thighs thick, man.
Wow. I mean,
she might be vegan, but them.
Mo, she only 5'5", bro.
That's what I'm saying, though. I seen her. I seen her here in our pocket, up close and personal. I didn't get to talk, but I was right there at that front stage.
Man, you know her birthday is the same day that I got married. That's crazy.
Dang, that's destiny. That means she's supposed to be with me.
Yeah, you know what? I'm looking at her again. 120.
Man, come on, stop it. Come on, man.
120.
Come on, man.
Look,
you
almost, no. This 120 right here. That's 120. Yep, that's it right there. 120. That's a dub.
Man, you a trip.
Come on, man. Hey.
Look at them thighs, man.
Wow.
That's cooked. He got cooked.
Hey, you didn't go down like that, huh?
He got cooked.
Cooked. No, man. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, dude. Like, 120. Okay, she'd be offended. She'd be offended if she knew you was out here calling her 130.
No, man. She them thighs. You see them thighs, man?
Oh man, you out. I'm gonna put it in the group chat. See what they say. See how See how heavy they think she is.
Well, one of our friends, if he says she gonna be big in his eyes, she you already know that's too big.
And hey, look, she a little on the obese side. I got some
Yeah,
hypertension going on over there.
yeah. One of our friends like that's a little bit too big.
Got 130? Got a little hypertension going on over there. Got a little. You're falling in the diabetic coma. You're a little obese. At 5'5", oh, can't even fit the white scale. That's wild.
Look, man.
It's all right. It's all right now, man. It's all right.
You'll see when I bring her around.
No, man. Look, if you do, I'm taking all the credit because I was the first one that had to say your name.
That's true. She did. She said,
put you in her orbit. She had an idea. She didn't know the name when she see it again.
That's why I say it's destiny.
And we gonna see. I'm gonna tell her. I'm like, you know what? Hey, me and my wife, we got married on your birthday. So then you and Mailman, after you give him 80%, he'll come over here and talk to you.
Nah, with her, I ain't even gotta have 80%. If I see her like where I can go and talk to her, I only need 10%. I'm coming.
Hey, yo. Wow.
Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me. You want to go grab a vegan burger? Nigga, I'm gonna be vegan. For Maya, I'll be walking around acting vegan like I'm. People be walking around eating burgers. I'll be walking with her to my. Look at him. Look at him eating that cheeseburger.
No, no, sir. Eating that cheeseburger. I'm like, I would hate on you. I'd be like, Moby, didn't you just have a double quarter pounder the other day?
How dare you? I would never let that meat touch my lips.
Hey, lips that touch wine would never touch mine. I'm so divine. Hey, y'all wild. Look, good people, man. We appreciate y'all tuning in once again, yo. It's the fast hour on the internet. I'm trying to tell you. Until next time. Look,
appreciate y'all.
Stay safe out of these streets. Raining like hell.
Peace.